G'day guys, Steve Morgan here for Fishing Monthly Magazines at Noosa in southeast Queensland. I'm with Adrian Beil from Stessco. We've got a great new model in the Stessco range to test today. It's the Sunseeker 620 powered by a Yamaha F150 and supplied on a custom built Stessco trailer. And Adrian, this model, the Sunseeker range, always popular. This is the biggest one you've released yet. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, Steve, we've noticed this model in particular is very popular up the entire East Coast. The market has called for us to increase our size, which we have with the 620. We're looking at increasing that even further in the future, but at this point in time, we've got the 620 on the water just to satisfy the market for that larger boat.
Now, the Sunseeker range, it's an aluminium hull, but it's got a fibreglass cabin on the top. Why the mix?
We think the appearance of our fibreglass cabin gives it that sleek look. With the optioned up hardtop we have today, we think they go quite well together. We've gone away from the conventional clunky aluminium cabins and used the fibreglass for that reason.
Now, that hardtop, it's a new thing on the Sunseeker model. What's it made of and why is it there?
Yeah, it's a brand new fibreglass hardtop. We actually import them at this point in time. We install them in our workshop with the structure and the aluminium supports in-house, so they're nice and strong, well suited to our fibreglass cabins. So that's the story behind those, mate, as an option to this model.
Tell us about the trailer and the fact that if you get a custom Stessco trailer, it extends the warranty. Tell us that story.
Yeah, mate, with our internal keels, we like to put our boats on a trailer that is suited to house that structure. We do offer an extended warranty to our end users for that. So on our standard range, we extend it from 12 months to 2 years, which is a substantial increase. And even better with our premium models, it goes from 2 years to 5 years. So 60 months if you put the Stessco boat on the Stessco trailer.
And I think in my travels, that seems like the best warranty for an aluminium boat in the industry.
We like to think it's the industry-leading warranty, but mate, we're very satisfied with our boats. We're confident with our build, so that warranty to us, mate, isn't a worry whatsoever.
Yep. All right, well, this is powered by Yamaha's F150, a rock-solid motor in the Yamaha range. Let's go to Will Lee from Yamaha to talk about it. So, Big Willie Lee, we've got the Yamaha F150 on here. This is a rock-solid platform. It was one of the first four-strokes the Yamaha brought out. Why is it such a solid motor?
Mate, it's a 2.7 litre engine. It's a 16-valve dual overhead cam. Mate, this thing is a favourite with Australian recreational boaties and commercial operators as well. You know, it's been around for a long time. It's proven. People rack up massive hours on it, and people know if they want reliability, the Yamaha F150, it's a good choice.
Now, Yamaha have got a great warranty as well. We've noticed that you can get up to a 5-year warranty on the boat. What's the warranty on the motor?
Look, the warranty on this one is 4 years in a recreational application and 12 months in a commercial application.
So there you go. The package with the Stessco trailer, the Yamaha motor and the Stessco boat. 4 years warranty on the motor, 5 on the boat. That's a lot of trouble-free boating. Thanks for that, Will Lee. But we don't believe anything these guys say. We want to get this rig out on the water and come back to you with some performance statistics. Well, there you go. What a great afternoon it turned out to be after a pretty dodgy morning here at Noosa, and the Stessco Sunseeker came true to form. What a great afternoon to be on the water. Let's get straight to the performance of this boat. At wide open throttle, this boat delivered 71 kilometres an hour at 6,000 RPM with that Yamaha F150 pushing it along. At that speed, you got 1.15 kilometres for every litre of fuel burned. If you want to drive this boat more economically, drop it back to 3,500 RPM, where you'll get 37 kilometres per hour, and you'll get nearly 2 kilometres for every litre of fuel that you burn. Now, with 145 litres under the floor, that gives you a near 300 kilometre theoretical range, and that's plenty for guys either up the Barrier Reef that want to get in and out, or guys here down this part of the world that want to go and do a long weekend. You don't need to worry about taking any extra fuel. Now, what did I love about this boat? Love the massive cockpit space. This beam is 2.48 metres wide. Couple that with the high gunnels and you have got plenty of room to do a lot of work in the back of this boat, and this really is a work boat down the back. I also love the nice high cabin up the front. It's all appointed so that if you want to take the family out, if you want to sleep in there while you're doing an overnighter, it's no problems at all. And I love the theoretically, hard top's great. It keeps the sun off. This one here, it's the very first one out of the factory. Needs a little bit more bracing to make it more rigid, and I'm sure the factory guys are going to take that on board. The other thing is the rocket launchers for the rod butts. They need to be a little bit higher. So I think you'll see in future versions of this hardtop all of those little problems being addressed. Otherwise, it gets all the fishing rods out of the road. The new windscreen gives you great visibility all around the boat, and this boat, especially with no load on like we tend to test a lot of these boats, jumps out onto the plane and performs beautifully. Price-wise, this boat will come in as tested for around high $50,000 mark. And the great thing about Stessco is that Stessco dealers and Stessco itself, they don't mind customising the boat for you a little bit. They're small enough to be able to give you what you want in a boat. So don't be afraid to ask your Stessco dealer about options. For more information, you can go to stessco.com.au. And if you like Facebook, make sure you like Stessco Boats on there for updates on latest product, boat shows and any specials they've got. But from a glorious afternoon at Noosa, this is Steve Morgan checking out for Fishing Monthly magazines.